Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that is coming back around. There's been a black. We've got heavy past energy. So if you're not interested in someone that's coming back around, then skip on through. I got like over 5,000 readings, so there's probably something that'll fit for you. But this is somebody from your past. It says, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So this is somebody who wants to see whether or not you can make it work. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Okay, that'll work. What's up, Peggy? How are you? Hello, upper echelon. Hello, Hayden. What's going on? What's up, GP? I hope you all are having a wonderful Friday so far, or that you've got some exciting weekend plans. It's Halloween weekend, you guys. I have kind of sad news. I've been trying on my costumes and they don't fit me. So we're going to figure it out. I'm going to have to dig a little bit more today and see if I can find my other costumes. But hello there, Carrie. Additionally, thank you, everyone. It seems that the end of year reading is quite popular. I appreciate you for that. If you're interested, I'm doing a little highlight reel, if you will, a little deep dive, usually about 20 minutes long. Figure out if we've got any warnings or, this is going to be awesome for you kind of vibe. For $25, payable through PayPal or Cash App, and you can find my email address in the description box below. But let's dive in, shall we? This is a past situation, so I feel like I'm going to need the situations deck. It'll tell me what's going on. Hello, mate. All right, what else do we have? Oh, denial. Well, I guess we're going to have to use the Tarot of the Nile today, aren't we? And then we've got negotiator. So someone's not facing the truth or has not been. They have been begging or bargaining, trying to find a way to avoid this truth. But with anxiety in the reverse, it kind of feels to me like the universe is saying, I know, you're probably really irritated because this person has tried to avoid something, avoid this truth, avoid this action they need to take, avoid this conversation perhaps. But with anxiety in the reverse, this is somebody who's realizing maybe I've just been kind of terrified of something that isn't really as scary as I think it is. So this person could have assumed that they had fallen for somebody that was two-faced or, hiding who they truly are. They might have experience dealing with people like that. And based on that last trio, I'm going to go with a yes. Yes, they do. So we've got focused in the reverse, unconditional in the reverse, which is talking about genuine, certain love, and wish in the reverse, hope, praying, yearning. This person has shoved this connection far out of their purview. They don't want to think about it. They don't want to do anything about it. They don't want to talk about it. This person's like, if I pretend you're not there, you can't be there, right? As if you are a monster under their bed. But with the wish card in the reverse, I feel like ignoring it, being in denial has done nothing. They haven't been able to forget that they actually do want something here. All right, this is most of the Hocus Pocus deck. Don't worry, I went back and got the rest. It's okay, you guys. It's okay. So let's see what else we've got on this person that wanted to pretend they were in love. Hello there, Voyager. How are you doing? I know, right, Peggy? You're way too nice for that. All All right, we've got the Five of Potions or Five of Cups in the reverse and the King of Wands, the King of Candles. All right, so this is somebody who is acknowledging, you know what? I think I had it wrong. I think I failed. I tried to forget this person. I tried to pretend that I wasn't in love with them. I tried to distract myself or, bury myself in work, maybe date people that weren't interesting to me. I give up. Now, the King of Wands is not normally someone that says, I give up. The King of Wands is somebody who's ready to start a battle or ready to go to war for whatever it is that they want. So with the Five of Cups in the reverse, this is somebody who's like, the only thing that's left for me to do since denial has not worked is to actually go after it and try to make things right. Hello there, DeMarco. How are you today? Yep, Peggy, I have a feeling that's how it goes. We've got the Four of Pumpkins or the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Pumpkins or Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Holding back my feelings, convincing myself I don't feel them, denying what I really want, it's not working. So I'm going to stop trying to pretend. This person's realizing holding things in, bottling up emotions doesn't make them disappear. If anything, it amplifies them, right? What's that saying? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. You can pretend you don't love somebody, but if you're really trying to convince yourself that you don't love somebody, you're probably just going to think about them more. Just saying. Hello there, Shine. How are you doing? Oh, right back to you. We've got the Tower and the Five of Lightning or Five of Swords. Sometimes it's a good thing when the Tower shows up in our life. Okay, I know a lot of people might have a little bit of fear, a little bit of, oh great, what now? What are you going to take from my life, or what are you going to shake up? What kind of drama do I need to deal with now? But I love that show. I love that show so much, Voyager. I think we're just making a little joke over there, but he said it's always sunny in Philadelphia. I know, it's super offensive, but it's okay. So am I. Look. This person was scared and may still be scared because a lot of things changed all at once. And sometimes that's how life works, okay? Sometimes you ascend or you develop and grow as a person over 40 years and it's, a little bit at a time. And other times you take that 40 years of healing and growing and you shove it into 2 years and you're like, please leave me alone. I don't want another tower moment. I don't wanna. And I kind of feel like that's how it's going for this person. I'm sending you a big hug. You're strong enough. You can deal with this. But it's kind of like a 2-a-day football training program. And you're probably going to need to have I don't know, a sports masseuse or a hot tub. Because you've been through it, okay? But this Tower was making it very clear to you, King of Wands, whoever you are, and don't get too caught up on the gender, right? That what you were pretending you didn't want is literally what you want. And the universe is like, we're going to make this real easy for you, okay? Because if there's a whole feast laid out on a table, right? Let's pretend we're at Old Country Buffet, Shoney's, whatever it is, okay? Lots of food. And what you want is that fried chicken at Shoney's. You just trying to tell me that shit's not delicious. This is great because I literally have chicken in the oven right now and it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. But when that's what you want and you sit over here and you're filling up on fried mushrooms and then you don't have as much space to eat the fried chicken that got you there, that's your problem, man. You just pretended. So this Tower moment was the kitchen staff coming out to clear everything from the buffet but the fried chicken. We know what you came here for. You want that fried chicken. You're over here like distracting yourself with other crap. It doesn't really satisfy you. You know what I'm saying? Can you guys tell I'm hungry? So the universe clears out everything else and they're like, this thing right here, what should we use? We're going to use the chalice. You've been pretending you didn't want this. So we cleared everything else out of your way and added like a little backdrop for you so you could see just how beautiful it is. The universe ain't playing. They're like, okay, we're going to make it really difficult for you. You're going to see exactly what it is that you want in all of its glory. So King of Wands, whoever it is that you're in love with, this person's probably going through a glow up. They're probably looking great. They probably have the best Halloween costume. Just so that the universe can be like, you don't want it, huh? Really? You know? Not even just a little bit? Because we're gonna play with you a little bit. If this isn't what you want, we're gonna like really make you think about it. Do you really want this to end? 10 of Wands. Are you going to carry this burden your whole life where you pretend you don't love somebody, but you really do? Because it's gonna drive you crazy. I mean, kind of feels like this person's had a dream or a nightmare, or maybe they really resonated with like a movie they saw, or a song has kind of shook them up, you know? Hello there, Andrea. How are you doing? Relatable, right? Hello, your lover. How we doing? We've got Queen of Potions, which is the Queen of Cups. And the Four of Potions, or the Four of Cups. So basically, it looks to me like the universe is kind of underscoring the fact that if this King of Wands is in fact in love with the Queen of Cups, this is somebody who's beloved, somebody who's genuine. It doesn't have to be female, remember. If the King of Wands is indeed in love with the Queen of Cups, then they have to do something or it's going to not happen. Master of the obvious, right? If you don't go for what you want, you will not get it. Now, are there exceptions to that? Yeah, sure. Sometimes things fall into your lap. Sometimes job offers happen. You didn't even have to apply for the job. Shit. I've sold a house without even putting it on the market. But if it's the exception to the rule, we do not rely on it. We do not assume that that's how things are going to go. If I ever sell a house again without having to put it on the market, I will be shocked. Not because I don't know that it can't happen or that it can happen, but because the chances of that happening again seem real small. So the universe is kind of like, hey, do you want this or not? Because from our records here, it shows that you manifested or prayed for this. And then when you got it, you like pretended it wasn't what you wanted. And if it's not what you wanted, we're sorry for misunderstanding, but we're gonna move on. That Queen of Cups is gonna go somewhere else, right? So we're gonna need you to just make up your mind. What you think? What you feeling? And this King of Wands is like, wait, what? Wait. I'm a 5-star man. I need a 5-star lady. Yeah, this guy's like, hold up. I don't know if I want to keep denying this. I said guy because it says King of Wands, but let's keep in mind. It could be anyone. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. 10 of Wands. So 10 of Wands twice. This King of Wands, is he named the King of Wands because he's got all 10 of them? No, it's okay. It's heavy, but I'll be fine. I can do it myself. It's like, this is such a great pair. So the Nine of Pentacles that adorable little lady right there, is a symbol of independence. This is somebody who has everything pretty much that they need. Generally speaking, this is indicative of somebody who is single. So they don't have a partnership, but they have, resources, they have a place to live, they're set, right? But it's in the reverse. And we have this 10 of Wands. I am so focused on trying to be independent that it is weighing me down. I am so focused trying to avoid perhaps a relationship, a risk of being, heartbroken, that I'm over here just, breaking a sweat, trying to carry these sticks. I don't want your help. I'll be fine. Raise your hand if that's you. So yes, I'm making fun of you, King of Wands, but I'm the kind of person who will bring in the entire group of groceries, line my arm. It's always this arm because I have to be able to unlock the door with this arm, right? Line it with the grocery bags. I don't care. You guys know I like Dr. Pepper. There's going to be some weight there, right? I don't care how much it hurts. I will get in that door and to my kitchen with all of those groceries because I refuse to take a second trip, okay? I'm one person. I can handle it. It's not like I'm buying food for 80 people. So I get it. Sometimes we don't want other people to help. Sometimes we don't want to admit that we want somebody else in our life or that we want that companionship. But you know what? It's getting to the breaking point for this King of Wands. And it's you're going to have to be honest with yourself. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands in the reverse. This Queen of Cups has been focused on their work, getting that bag. They're not interested in dealing with people that are competitive in a nasty way or friends that are disloyal. So I do feel like this Queen of Cups is someone who, for the most part, kind of keeps to themselves. But they have been probably seeing an increase in their finances or their independence because they're putting that energy into something that matters. On the other hand, we have this King of Wands feeling like they're in the 5 of Pentacles. I'm just going to point out 5 of Wands in the reverse, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. 5, 5, 5. What is 5? 5 talks about change. When I see 5, 5, 5, what I think of is the Wheel of Fortune. It's time for change. Some of the people that are on the top of the wheel are going to be on the bottom. Some of the people that are on the bottom of the wheel are going to end up on the top. There's a little bit of shifting, right? Like a little musical chairs. And I feel like this King of Wands knows they might find themselves without a chair because they have sabotaged the situation. So they're feeling like they have to actually be honest. They have to admit what they've been going through or how they feel, because if they remain in this King of Cups in the reverse energy, they're going to lose what it is that they don't want to admit they want, but they do want, right? Four of Swords in the reverse, 2 of Swords in the reverse, 7 of Pentacles, and Judgment in the reverse. It feels to me like there was a decision in the past for this King of Wands that, yes, I love that person, but in order to be with that person, it would require me to be my best self. And in order to be my best self, I have to heal some things from my past. And you know what? I don't want to do it. I don't want to think about the things that I went through. I don't want to think about how I need to treat people differently or what kind of boundaries I need to implement in my life so that I am peaceful and I don't have to deal with chaos. That's just so much work. That's just so much work. You see the irony here? You see the weirdness here? I'm over here carrying these 10 wands. It's real heavy. It's a big burden. I'm overwhelmed. But I'm signing up for this work instead of the work that actually makes my life better. Help me understand, please, because it doesn't make sense to me. Nope. You can be afraid of the healing that you have to do. You can procrastinate. You can avoid it. But at some point, you're going to have to make a decision. Am I going to be the kind of person that literally always avoids that? Or am I going to roll up my sleeves, get my hands a little dirty, and deal with the things that I need to in order to be able to live a happy life? Because I'll tell you which one sounds like hard, more like strenuous lifting, right? Pretending that I don't want things that I want. Making sure that nobody ever figures out who I truly am. That's exhausting. Look, it's like Halloween next Thursday, but do you really want to be wearing a mask for like the rest of your life? No one will see that chiseled jawline. Come on now. 7 of Pentacles, Judgment in the reverse. You can work real hard to present this wall or this facade, King of Wands. But at the end of your life, I think you already know you would regret that. I mean, have you ever heard quotes from people on their deathbed? The things that they wish they'd done differently? I wish I'd made more money. I wish that I had ignored more people. I wish that I had never fallen in. Nope, they don't say those things. You know what they say? I wish I'd spent more time with the people that I love. I wish I'd been a better parent. I wish I had told my wife or my husband that I loved them more. I wish that I hadn't fought with the people that I care about as much as I did. It's always about love. Always. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. It was way back in 97, but you know. Think about it. How do you want to live your life? Constantly denying what it is that you want? Or going for it? Do I look a little stupid sometimes going for the things that I want? I sure do. Exhibit A, check out my very first video on this channel. I didn't know I was doing, okay? But I did it anyways, because I don't care. I will look like a fool in front of everybody, all y'all. But if I'm going for what I want, worth it. To me, it's a lot like roller skating. Am I going to fall? Am I going to look like an idiot? Am I going to do this thing? Yeah. I've also posted that. You can see that in my oldest shorts. I don't care because I'm trying to live my best life. And if I fall every once in a while, if I have a tower moment every once in a while, that's okay. At least I'll have a good story to tell, right? So this person's realizing I'm going to have anxiety or stress, whether I admit how I feel and talk to this person or not. I don't think I've said hello to Paul. Hello, Paul. Hello, en France. How we doing? This person realizes this love that they have tried to shove out of their mind or out of their heart is still there. They still have this longing. They still want to be with this Queen of Cups, and it's really starting to get under their skin. 9 of Swords in the reverse often for me is about somebody getting assistance or that anxiety being lifted. But this is clarifying our 5 of Pentacles, which is a card that talks about feeling like you're ostracized or you're left out. You're lonely. You're in a state of lack. This person realizes I am feeling down and out, or I'm obsessed with this love more than I was before because I've tried to deny it. And I think they're starting to ask questions. Is love weakness? Is it strong or courageous to go after a love relationship as opposed to avoid it? So I think they're asking themselves some deep questions. All right. This is the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. We have the Fool and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. With the King of Cups. Is this somebody else? Hold on a second. Is this our King of Cups in the reverse becoming the King of Cups in the upright? Because this Fool is either new energy within this King of Wands or it's a new person. Is this a new person? No. Okay. This is our King of Cups in the reverse, realizing they have to actually emote. I have emotions, therefore I am human and I should share them, right? Instead of denying them. So we have somebody that realizes I will be upset or I will maybe even feel depressed if I continue to deny that I want what I want. I do feel like with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, this person is trying to view the Queen of Cups in a different light after having dealt with a lot of people that were unwilling to commit or unwilling to be loyal. This person may struggle to understand how it looks when a relationship is healthy. Yeah, I do feel like this King of Wands has generally been a bit of a loner. They could have had issues in terms of their relationship with their father. They could have had issues in terms of that masculine energy within them, even if they're not a man, right? If this is somebody who fails to take initiative or go after what it is that they want, then having this King of Wands energy is really a big deal for this person because it shows that they're willing to take control over their own life, right? So Hermit, Emperor, and Page of Wands in the reverse. To be honest, this looks like somebody is redefining a lot. It does feel like we have a resistance to healing that then kind of takes over this person anyways. Sometimes it happens that way. Sometimes we put all of our energy into avoiding an issue and then life finds a way to make you stare it like right in the face. I've experienced that. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. And then I deal with it with no choice. It's right in your face. You can't run away from it. So I feel like this person has had to think about who they are, what they want, how they define strength, courage, weakness. If this is somebody who's concerned about their masculinity, how do I define masculinity? How do I define love? What does that look like? But I think through all of it, there's this common theme of I really don't want to feel as strong as I do for you, but I do. Hi there, William. How are you doing? I like that thought a lot, Paul. Thank you for sharing that. All right, we've got the Hierophant, Two of Swords, and the World. All right, so where we were trying to be super independent and lone wolf, I don't need your help, stay away from me. Now we have somebody reconsidering it. Normally, I prefer to see the Two of Swords in the reverse because it's decisiveness. But this is somebody who's reconsidering after they, I think, realize I made the wrong choice. I shouldn't have ignored that. I shouldn't have stifled that emotion within myself. Because now we have, with the World, a sense that somebody has dealt with that healing. I know it was something I tried to avoid. I know it was something that made me uncomfortable, but somehow I've gone through it. I did it. And I'm proud of you. Maybe you were kicking and screaming the whole way, buddy, but I'm proud of you. Well, the highest of fives. All right. We've got the, is that 10 of Pentacles? Yep, 10 of Pentacles. Can I just tell you how much I loved Like the first time I looked at this card, I was like, wait, that's not 10 pentacles at the top. And then I saw that they were in the skull's eyes and like right next to it. I was like, that's such a cool way to do it. 10 of Pentacles talks about long term. We have somebody realizing they invested in dumb things. And I don't mean to like completely like insult your life. What I'm saying is with the 7 of Pentacles, I see somebody that's looking at what they have built and realizing they've been primarily working on building sandcastles, things that get wiped out by the ocean anyways. If I don't believe in the permanence of anything, then I won't see a need to build a house that lasts 30 years. A sandcastle will do just fine. This person's starting to realize maybe what I really want is some stability. Maybe what I really want is somebody that is there for the long term. What if that actually happened? So again, redefining what it is that this person wants, or even who they see themselves as. Oh, we got the Queen of Cups again, you guys. 4 of Swords in the reverse and the 3 of Pentacles. I don't want to be a lone wolf anymore. I don't want to be on my own. I don't want to be an island. I don't want to be a hermit anymore. I have learned a lot. And I might have learned it while I was alone, but I feel like I learned it because I had to learn to accept how to love you, right? So I do feel like this person gives credit to the Queen of Cups for inspiring them in some way on their journey. And with the 4 of Swords in the reverse, interestingly, not mad about it because it is clarifying 2 of Cups and the Emperor. This is somebody who's realizing the importance of love within their life and they don't want to do things alone. So they have to decide, am I willing to reconnect? Because if what I really want is reconciliation, I think this King of Wands knows I have to be the one to reach out. All right, this is the Hidden Truth Oracle, version 2. It has a focus on divine masculine and divine feminine. Hi, Erin. How are you doing? Hello, Atala. How we doing? Oh. Is that the Queen of Cups? Because we know somebody else is a little afraid of relationships. It would make sense to me if the Queen of Cups is somebody who maybe found somebody that was more open to a relationship, but they still have admiration for the King of Wands. The Queen of Cups has gone through something that I don't think a lot of people know about. This could be like a health situation, the loss of someone close to them, whatever it is. I'm sending you a big hug. But I feel like this has kind of created a little bit of chaos for the Queen of Cups. So our King of Wands is, I think, working up the courage to say, I want you back. They still feel the void or the absence. Card says, I still feel the pain. But for me, that's closely associated with, man, I wish that I didn't treat you the way that I did. I wish that we were closer. I wish we could go back. So it does look like timing is a challenge. It could be that our King of Wands finds their courage to speak up to this Queen of Cups when the Queen of Cups has already decided to move forward. We've got number 4, the House. Number 26, the Book, and number 23, the Key. I feel like this Queen of Cups is going through something on their own. There's something that they feel like they have to keep secret. For some of you, this is the Queen of Cups feels like they can't really move on because they still have a connection with this King of Wands. For others of you, there's a health issue or a family, like a domestic problem, especially with this house coming out. And I do feel like this Queen of Cups is the kind of person that doesn't really share their difficulties on social media. So I don't know, man. It could be the King of Wands is getting encouraged to reach out because they could be going through a breakup, this Queen of Cups, or going through something that causes enough stress, like a tower, in their life that kind of makes that relationship kind of like challenged. Yeah. This difficult situation that the Queen of Cups goes through makes them realize that they might be dealing with a person that is wearing a mask. And it, I think, puts the Queen of Cups in a situation where they wonder, do I need to reconsider whether or not I'm in this relationship? So I do think there's a little bit of upheaval in the Queen of Cups life. It could be that the timing of healing for the King of Wands is kind of being paced to make sure that they're able to reconcile at the right time. Because let me be clear, if you're trying to have a healthy relationship and you think the right way to start that is through cheating, I disagree strongly. And I encourage you to really think about what kind of foundation you want to build in your new relationship. Because as a lot of people say, you get them the same way you lose them the same way you got them, right? We got the Sun card, the birds, so number 31 and number 12. There's going to be information that comes to this Queen of Cups. Oh, okay. So should this Queen of Cups be in a relationship? Or, maybe it's just like you're really close to somebody and you're not quite exclusive. I feel like there's something here that happens. There's gossip or there's information that's acquired. This could be through social media, or even like an infamous Facebook group that I am not a part of, but I have heard about. I don't do Facebook. I think you guys know that. Most of you know about. That's like one of my biggest accomplishments was getting off of Facebook because that shit wasted my time. But we have somebody that learns information about a current connection and it leads them to feel like they need to distance themselves. So we could have a breakup happening for this Queen of Cups. And don't think I didn't notice. That is the whip. You lucky bastards. You get it 2 days in a row? What? Also, I have not forgotten. My mom said that she would, when she's around, that she would also participate in that one day. If you guys are new to my channel, I do this kind of silly thing. It's just been a joke in my family for a long time. But anytime the whip comes out, I do this. So, the whip. No, not the whip. The whip. No, anything but the whip. Oh shit, you guys, I fucked it up again. My mom's gonna be so mad at me. I'm supposed to swear less, you guys. I'm trying real hard, but I can't help it. I keep thinking about my chicken that's in the oven. I have to go up there and change the temperature because I'm like slow roasting it and then, like speed roasting it. Anyways, let's try that again. Are you guys ready? The whip. No, not the whip. The whip. No, please, not the whip. The whip. No, anything but the whip. Anything? The whip. And for the record, I would say my mom is better at it than I am. Of course, she's the one that was there when they originated it. So maybe that's why I didn't get to hear. So basically she worked with somebody who came up with that. And some of you already know that was at a church organization. LOL. All right, this is the Tarot of the Nile because we got somebody working on their denial. I know. I'm really lame, you guys. But you like it anyways, don't ya? It just made me think of old Greg. All right. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. Three of Cups. All right. Now let's just keep in mind that tarot in general reading format should be taken with a grain of salt. Not everything in the message is going to be for you. I say this because I'm worried I'm going to be freaking some people out here. If you resonate with this Queen of Cups and you are already concerned about whether or not the person you're seeing is still in contact with their ex, then this message is for you. If you are not, please do not make problems where there are none. But I do feel like there's information that is seen on social media, or perhaps like there's a text message, there's some screenshot, something like that. I'm telling you though, it's not just hearsay. That confirms somebody is still talking to their ex. Eight of Swords, the Chariot, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like this is the Queen of Cups basically saying, all right, you still apparently want to be getting with your ex, so I'm out. For others of you, this committed relationship card doesn't apply. But if there is somebody in the way between the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups, it does feel to me like the universe is kind of like addressing it. If the King of Wands feels like they can't come forward, that irritates the situation, or the universe kind of doesn't like that, right? So I feel like there's a sense here that the universe has put some bumpers on your bowling alley, just kind of like make it easier. And that enables the King of Wands to basically take up this Chariot energy, which is very fast moving energy. You can probably imagine this could be like a car or a plane, somebody moving towards you, because they hear that something has ended, or they have the intuition for it. Sometimes you got to go for things that you really want when all you have as motivation is your gut feeling. But it's like really exciting when you do that. I'm just saying, it's like a roller coaster. Hello there, Azucena. How you doing today? Hello, Isaiahs. I mean, I would be happy to do a reading for you if you want to know, Isaiahs. We've got the Three of Swords in the reverse. King of Pentacles. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this feels to me like somebody who's trying to claim that they're not still in contact with their ex, but they are. And so the Queen of Cups is just kind of like, I don't really want to play those games. Okay. I'm here for somebody that's interested in being honest. And if that's not something that you offer, then I'm not going to offer anything to you. Upper echelon, I cannot believe you. What a well-timed question. So literally on Tuesday, I went to lunch and I had cheer wine. I think I tried it maybe like a year ago, but I'd kind of like forgotten what it was. But literally it's like fresh in my mind and I loved it. It was delicious. They didn't have Dr. Pepper, so I went with cheer wine and I was not disappointed. And it's in a bottle, like a glass bottle. So it's just adorable, you know? All right, what else do we have? So this Tower moment to me feels like for the both of them, the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups, we have an effort by the universe to clear out the things that are blocking the way and let you have this opportunity to reconcile. Will all of you end up in a long-term relationship? I don't know. But the universe wants you to have the chance to reconcile, and they will clear the way for that. Spooky. Sometimes I freak myself out, you guys. I really do. I really do. The universe is like, oh, you in a relationship? That's cute. You're not supposed to be with that person. So, okay, they're gone now. Are you ready? Are you ready for a new adventure? And you're like, what? But hold on. What just happened? I don't normally like saying these kinds of things, to be honest, because I don't want my words to have negative impacts on anybody out there that should be working on the relationship they're in. If you are supposed to be in this committed relationship and tell this King of Wands to pound sand, I want you to know that, right? I don't want people to get confused with my readings. But this is a King of Wands and a Queen of Cups that have unfinished business, and the universe is like, oh, we're gonna make sure you have time for that unfinished business. We're just gonna make sure you run into each other. Make sure that you're both unattached. So they're giving it everything they have to make sure that these two can at least see if it's something they want. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Emperor with the Moon in the reverse. So the universe basically felt like this relationship or this flirtation on the Queen of Cups side was not worthy of a full-on block, right? This person does not have the connection with you that the King of Wands has. So we're going to expose their not so great intentions. Moon in the reverse. This is somebody who doesn't want you to see, maybe I don't really want a long-term relationship, but it's really fun to like show you off. Maybe I just want somebody to go to a Halloween party with, you know? So the universe is like, just move on, please. Get out of here. For others of you, you might have had a trip planned. You might have had, I don't know, a night out on the town with your bestie. There could be plans that get canceled because you're supposed to see this person. We've got the Sun in the reverse. 8 of Cups in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles. I think this person's coming back around and they know they don't really have a lot of opportunities. So they either have to like put it all out on the table or they're going to lose it all, right? So it literally might be somebody that you haven't heard from in months saying, hey, I'm super in love with you. You want to live with me? Oh, Aaron, I think I might have to use the mystical cat. I've missed you in the live chat. All right. So this is from Aaron, by the way. This is the mystical cat. Let's see what final message we got for you. And then I got to go check out my damn chicken. Oh, shit. Actually, yeah, no, we can't pull too much. I got to go flip that chicken over. Well, actually, I don't think I have to flip it. I think I just have to change the temperature on it. Don't worry, you guys. I'll post a picture of it if you're really interested. All right. We've got 9 of Cups, the Tower, and the Fire Kitten, which is the Page of Wands. So basically, you guys, I know what I want. I have to admit it to myself. It's exactly what I want. And if I want it, I'm going to have to go after it. It might create a tower moment. I might ruffle some feathers. Some people might be a little bit scared. A little bit mad at me. But you know what? F it. You only live once, right? This person's finally working up the courage to send a message or communicate with you. Huzzah! And now I must tend to my chicken. I love you guys. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. Did I say hello to Liza? Hello. Thank you for the request for the personal readings, and I will see you on the next reading. Doodles.